We've now got 3 parcels to open. These are a bit different because largely these are for me rather than for eBay stocks. But yeah, so we've got 2 of these from the same seller, so we'll open the one that isn't from him first. I'm not really sure what this is, but I think it's a TNA figure bundle, which is great because they tend to sell pretty well. Only problem with the TNA ones is because they're quite similar to Elites. If they're in good condition, I can struggle to part with them. I can't say I've ever sold any. Oh no, this is an accessories bundle I forgot I was getting, so the TNA figures are on the way. This is why I don't look at my purchase history after I buy stuff, so there's little surprises for me along the way. So I think I paid too much for these accessories. Not as much as some people would, but more than I should have. But we got a green crutch. We got a Jakks chair. We got some dumbbells. So that's just one of them. We've got 2 of them. Exploding laptop from the Deluxe Aggression figures. Now somehow I managed to get through collecting those figures and never picked one of these up, actually. It's one of the weirder exploding options, because everything in the Deluxe Aggression series had to explode, and this basically explodes by firing the disk drive out, which is quite tame by comparison with the rest of the series. I thought I had more stuff on order, and I'm very happy because I thought for a second there that the only thing I had left to wait for was a Booker T boxed Elite, and I thought, well, that's going to be boring to open on its own. We've got a black table. Money in the Bank briefcase. Now, I've been doing really well on these because I've picked these up a couple of times from various bundles. One time one of them was free, which was really cool because these, I sold one originally for £6.50 on eBay. That sold within about 10 minutes, I think. Maybe, no, that sold within about an hour. Then I listed another one for £8. That one took a bit longer, but went for £8 again. So this one is going to get listed for £8 as well. I just don't need to keep these, so that is a good investment back. This is probably why I bought the bundle, because I knew I could get a good chunk back on this. I'll probably get about £6 of it back. I think I spent £9 or £10 on the whole bundle, so it's a good return on my investment. The sledgehammer, which I probably don't need, so I'll probably sell that one as well. And that's everything. Okay, so that was a nice little surprise. Bit of interesting stuff there. Now on to the next seller. Now, this is the one I want to open the most, because I could tell what it is from the... If I couldn't tell from the weight of it, I can tell by the boot that's sticking out. What is that? So I'll open this one, save the best till last, I think. I did buy these both off the same seller, but I also paid for them at the time I won them, without sort of thinking, and didn't realise I had more stuff. When the first thing sold, I didn't realise I had more stuff that I might get off the guy. I'm doing a terrible job of opening these without ripping them. There's a little eBay tip for you. If you go into eBay, you want to reuse packaging and stuff, but you can't do that if you rip it to shreds. Okay, so the first thing in this, I think this was about £6 for this pair. I got a Jim Ross figure. That was a pretty good investment because Jim Ross is... I was looking into getting a Jim Ross figure, and on eBay they look like a tenner each or something. So £6 for him, and this other figure is pretty good as well. It's actually quite a good quality figure. The jeans feel good. They got some cool design on them. He does show some marks. He's got a little bit of a tarnish on his hair, but generally he's in pretty good nick. Quite happy with that. And then the other thing that was in the bundle. Now, I'm a bit suspect on this because I'm sure I already bid on this bundle when it was the 2 of these and an Earl Hebner as well. And then I found the same bundle again without the Earl Hebner. So I think the guy realised how much he went for and split them. Clearly didn't find out how much the Jim Ross went for. But the other figure in the bundle is this Titantron Live Taz. I always kind of wanted one of these. I don't really know why. This guy is mad discoloured. Like, I'm going to have to... He's like mad tarnished on the head and stuff. I'm going to have to repaint him. I'm probably going to have to try and remove some of these marks from his singlet or repaint that as well. That's fine. It gives me, you know, more stuff to paint, and that's always alright. Generally, it's an alright nick. I don't know why I always wanted one of these, but when it was in with the Jim Ross for less than a Jim Ross cost anyway, I thought it was worth getting. I also kind of wanted it for pick fed. I'm tempted to start doing for a sort of second company, but yeah, we'll see about that. And so we may as well open it from the foot. Now, this may have been a regret buy. Depends on the condition of the figure. But I saw this on bid, and I couldn't resist. I'm not sure what series. Oh my god. Oh, it's actually really good condition, I think. It's actually a series. I don't know what series it's from, but whatever series it's from, 0.5. Viscera from Jakks Pacific. Now, I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, it's Jakks, so I was expecting loose arms. The arms are great. It looks really good. The legs look a little bit dinged, but the head looks more or less immaculate. And the jacket looks great. I don't know whether they've washed this before sending it or something, but it looks great. Normally this kind of thing just gets really fluffy and kind of wrecks, but yeah. For example, I was planning on putting this on display and this would just get really dusty. So now I kind of don't want to do that. I spent about $9.50 on it, I think. I thought, this is going to be mega regret buy if I can get the Elite, no problem. Because I'm never going to use this to animate with. And it's going to be a regret buy if it's in bad condition. Because it's going to cost a lot. There's an Elite on the way and so forth. But one thing I did think was that I didn't really like the Elite head scan. So what I might do is head swap them if this head is an appropriate size for it. Which I figure it probably will be. So it might be useful just for that. But generally, I've always loved this figure. I always wanted it when I was a kid. So it's sort of like a gift to my younger self to get this. Yeah, it looks lovely, actually. It looks in such good condition. Alright, so that's everything for today. And I'll see you in the next part.